Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just give it a quick minute because I got some messages to do, and I'll let people join the AMA for a minute. Got a lot of exciting stuff to go over today, guys. A lot of stuff because we are making a few adjustments here and there, and I will go into it in a bit, but it's all going to be massively in favor, obviously, for the 18th, guys. 8 days left. 8 days left. I saw some people already panicking, but no, we're still on track, guys. We're still on track. I'll give it a minute for everyone to join. So come in, share it with your friends, family, etc. Because we got a lot of great stuff to go over, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to discuss today are multiple things. First of all, there have been a lot of questions about tokenomics. We have hold on the exact tokenomics changes because obviously, it's always a process that's moving. Obviously, the market is always moving as well, so it allows us a little bit of time to make the final changes before announcing it. We have now finalized the tokenomics. We will be releasing them soon, but I will go over that in a bit. Also, we'll go over the chain for the token, because obviously, as you know, our original plans was BSC, ETH, and Solana. I'll take you into that in a bit as well. And besides that, we got some massive alpha coming up, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The AI agent, the homie AI agent, the AI agent that will facilitate buying and selling of properties in a never seen before way, with actually proof that it works. We will go into that in a bit. And furthermore, on the agenda are the marketing campaigns that we are doing at the moment, and obviously also the KWell campaign. Massive things upcoming for the next 8 days. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it and everything that we'll be doing. So let's dive right into it and get the first things first. So let's start with some of the tokenomics changes. I'll go over this very quickly. We'll share the full tokenomics sheet within the next couple of days. But what I already can tell you guys is that we have had a lot of internal discussions with obviously our CTO, Graham, who is going to currently with the tech team is developing the EstateX blockchain, and also with a lot of advisors, etc., etc. As you know, for an L1 blockchain, we obviously have an incredibly low FTV, a very low valuation. Never seen before, originally 18.5. However, to make this blockchain work, we need to increase the total supply a bit, because the nodes obviously need to be able to run smoothly. So therefore, we have to increase the supply with a little bit, not a lot. Obviously, our original supply was 12.6 billion, and then we burned 50%, and we basically cut the fully diluted valuation in half. It went from 36 million to 18 million, and the total supply will now increase from 6.3 billion to 7 billion. We have to do that to make the nodes run smoothly. There's no other way if we want to make this L1 blockchain succeed. The FTV is increasing to 20.6 million. So it's not a lot, and still an incredibly low valuation compared to other L1 blockchains. We've had conversations with exchanges, and they're saying like, well, why are you not launching on 100 million valuation? And we were like, guys, we're a company built by the people for the people, as we always say. We want to make sure that our investors have the upside potential of a multiplier and get their money's worth. We're not some guys who just come back on everything that we say and do not follow through with words, and then at the end of the day we'll let our investors be the one that see the deficits of some decisions because of some insiders. So we ensured that we remained strong and kept our low FTV, but the supply has to increase from 6.3 billion to 7 billion. Just has to be done, no other way. Next thing that we want to dive into, and this is a big one, guys, so please pay attention, because this is very, very, very important. I cannot express enough how important it is what I'm now going to say. We are going to change the token, the blockchain of the token. We're going to change that from BSC to Base. So the token, the EstateX token, will now be issued on Base and Solana. So we will have a Base token, which is the main token, and then we have a bridge to Solana. We have done a lot of marketing research, and also with our team and our advisors, and we came to the conclusion that currently for new projects, and also if you look at the DEXs that support these chains, there's very little and low liquidity for new launches on BSC and ETH. So there's not really an upside potential anymore to be able, to launch on these chains, honestly speaking. So that is why we have decided to change the token to Base and Solana, because on those two changes those two chains for new launches, there's an incredible amount of liquidity, and basically means that we can tap into a massive market with Base and Sol compared to BSC and ETH. where there's actual liquidity, and we can let the liquidity flow way easier into the token, which will obviously have a way more positive effect on all of your guys' investment as well. Now, here comes the important part, because that means that some people will probably have to make changes in the wallet address that they inserted on their dashboard on tokensell.estatex.eu. Now, most wallets are EVM compatible, and that also works for Base. And the claiming portal will be on Base. So you cannot claim on Sol, you can only claim on Base. So you don't have to insert your Sol wallet. Later, we'll provide a bridge where you can easily bridge between Base and Sol. However, for your receiving wallet, you need to make sure that you have a Base wallet. Very important. Most wallets are EVM compatible. So if you've inserted your BSC wallet, you will also be able to claim your Base tokens on that. But for the people that might use a specific type of ledger or something like that, make sure that your wallet that you're going to claim the tokens on are compatible with Base. If that's not the case, make sure that you go ASAP to tokensale.estatex.eu to make sure that you are inserting a Base wallet that can receive tokens. If you do not do this before the TGE, and this is not saying you got 8 days left to do this, guys. You need to do it now. Go to tokensale.estatex.eu. After this AMA, go to tokensale.estatex.eu and make sure you insert a Base wallet. If you do not do this on TGE day, we will not be able to get your tokens to your wallet, unfortunately. So if you do not arrange this on time, you will miss out. So make sure you don't miss out. Don't be that guy. Don't be that lazy guy that says, I'm going to do it tomorrow or I'll do it in 2 days. Make sure you do it now. Get your Base wallet, go to tokensale.estatex.eu and make sure you make the changes. We'll make sure that we accept all the wallet changes tonight, tomorrow, and make sure you go for it. We'll communicate a deadline shortly. However, the deadline is going to be short because we also need to prepare the claiming portal, and that needs some time. We're actually are already a little bit late with that. We preferably would have closed that a couple of days ago, like we announced on Wednesday. However, the change to Base is made, so make sure you do it ASAP. All right, a very important topic covered. Then another very, very exciting thing, like I said in the beginning, it's the AI agent. Like, guys, we have developed something spectacular, and it's tied into ESX. It's tied into massive staking rewards, and I will tell you all about it, because this AI agent, guys, this is incredible, revolutionary. After this AMA, I will post an announcement that will explain everything in depth. Obviously, I'll go into depth now, but I'll also send through an article of an AI agent that previously already is on the market, and it's not as good as ours. It's from another company. It's not as good as ours. However, this AI agent has already done $100 million in property sales. And as you know, the transaction fees of property sales flow back into the ESX token, right? So massive potential there. However, we are making some additional features to the AI agent. Now, also what's very important, guys, is that it's tied into a new AI agent token, but that's directly also linked to ESX, and ESX holders will profit massively of that. Now, we are doing some airdrops with some very big communities. Obviously, we've announced ChainGPT, and we'll get massive marketing support from them, but there are a couple of more. And there will be a lot of new holders. So we are setting up a massive staking program. And this staking program has massive benefits, but also you will be able to, if you stake, you will be able to get an airdrop of this token. Now, obviously, I know what you guys are thinking, massive potential here, but let me explain how this is directly tied to ESX. Because the EstateX AI agent is an AI agent that facilitates buying and selling of properties. I'll summarize quickly how that is tied to ESX, and then after I will explain the features of the AI agent. Now, first of all, the AI agent will be built on the ESX blockchain. So it will be completely on the ESX blockchain, obviously directly profiting with ESX holders. Also, like I said, the AI agent will increase the property sales, and all the fees of the property sales, like flow back into the ESX token. So the more this AI agent facilitates, and we're already working with massive partners to distribute that. Obviously, with the CEO of Remax, he has a massive network, and he said, guys, if you bring this on the market, this is revolutionary. This is going to blow up, go through the roof, and ESX holders profit massively of that. So all the fees from property sales flow back in the ESX token. There's already another company. There's only one. Might not be true. There might be two AI agents that do buying and selling of properties, facilitate that. We do it in a completely different way, completely better than any other. However, all the fees flow back. And what the CEO of Remax said is, guys, if you launch this, I know so many people want to make use of this. This is going to be so incredibly big. And the beautiful thing about it is that a majority of the revenue of the AI agent will also be used to buy ESX off the market. So again, with AI next to the property sales, also the revenue will have massive inflow into ESX. So another use case for ESX. Next to that, it's also built on the ESX blockchain. And the beautiful thing about it is we're talks with now multiple projects, but also some of our tech team who have some ideas for AI agents. And this AI agent will be the first of many that's going to be built on the ESX blockchain. So that's also great. It's going to be the first of many built on the ESX blockchain. So it means like we're kicking off also next to the RWA projects, next to the institutions on the ESX blockchain. We're also now kicking off AI agents. Additionally, the AI agent will give us obviously massive exposure to a new AI audience, because we are an RWA project, so we will obviously attract Web3 people, property people, and RWA people. However, AI is almost like a segment in itself, right? It's completely new, and a lot of investors in AI are purely focused on AI. They have this AI hat on, and they think AI is the best ever. And obviously, AI is great, but it will give us exposure to a whole new AI audience that we obviously otherwise wouldn't be able to tap into. And like I said, it will be built on the ESX blockchain, profiting ESX holders. It will increase the property sales, profiting ESX holders. And it will also make sure that a part of revenue, majority of revenue, is used to buy ESX off the market. Again, profiting for ESX holders. So it gives us great new exposure. We can tap into new markets with this. And obviously, it's also another feature to conquer the Web 2 market, get them into Web 3. Because like we said with the CEO of Remax, who is so interested in this, obviously we have an AMA next week coming up in exactly a week with the Remax CEO. We'll also speak about this. And yeah, it's just a great way to bring new exposure and new people into ESX on the ESX blockchain and to EstateX itself. Now, for this AI agent token, we have decided to go with a token because of multiple reasons. One, it brings us massive exposure. Two, the majority of this token is tied to ESX, so ESX holders will profit massively off it. But three, we're launching also a massive staking campaign for new people, existing stakers. So if you want to update your staker positions, you can still do that, because stakers, new stakers, original stakers, new holders, they will, and the communities that we'll be working with, with these airdrops to increase massive buy pressure, massive reach. If they stake majority of their tokens, they will be able to get an airdrop of this AI agent token. And guys, we will not do a pre-sale ourselves of this AI agent token. So that means that staking ESX is the only way to obtain this AI agent token, which is obviously has massive potential with, if you see the 100 million of another AI agent that is sold, that we're going to work with the Remax CEO to get this done with many other partners. And also, seeing how trendy AI agents have been the past time. And then obviously with all the flow back into ESX, it's like a triple win situation. Win for ESX holders, win for the new audience that we're going to do. We're going to make sure that we decrease the circulating supply for ESX. We make sure that we decrease the sell pressure. We make sure that new audiences that we reach will be long-term with us for this staking thing. Again, benefiting in EstateX, but also ESX. And the only way to be able to get an airdrop of this AI agent token is to stake ESX. So it's a triple win for everybody here. Now, let us get into the key features of the AI agent, because man, I've been waiting for that. Because obviously there's an AI agent out there that did multiple sales. Also, there's another company that did an AI agent. They raised $2 million, and their AI agent, the only thing that they do is they basically give you some data and they give you some listings, and that's it. And people, make use of that massively. And I was thinking like, wow, if that's already so popping up for people, like imagine what improvements we can make and how revolutionary our AI agent can do. So our AI agent will be buying and selling of properties on your behalf. So the AI agent will buy and sell the best properties based on the best data for you. They will make sure that you get the best price. They will make sure that they will give you price predictions. They will run customized trading strategies for momentum, trend following. They will analyze the markets of the past 10 years, the predictions for the future, online reports that are going to be. We're going to feed it massive data. We're already building the AI agent. It's going to launch, by the way, the AI agent, not before launch, also not very shortly after launch. It's going to be launched when the ESX blockchain goes to mainnet. And that is going to take at least another couple of months. So don't worry, guys. This will not, distract anything from the ESX launch. It will only enhance the ESX launch massively. And then when it's live, it will also enhance the inflow into ESX massively. So buying and selling of properties on your behalf based on the latest data, and you will be able to buy and sell properties. It will do it completely for you. So the revolution, we're basically making real estate brokers now also, lose their job. We don't lose the job, but obviously, it makes it almost not needed anymore with this revolutionary AI. Also, it will manage your portfolio. So it will automatically allocate and rebalance your assets based on your goals, your market trends. It will go through you, like what are your investment goals? What do you want to reach? What is your risk assessment? What are your wishes, portfolio-wise, return-wise, etc., etc. And it would also execute trading on the prop exchange, or secondary secondary marketplace, using real-time data and AI strategies for things like, can imagine like day trading, or make sure you buy this month and sell it that month for a higher price. It will all do that automatically. Would also do complete risk control, so it monitors markets and it applies risk tools like stop loss, asset caps, things like that. It will make sure that your yield is optimized. So it will move your assets into DeFi yield opportunities with smart risk tracking, and it will make sure that things like leveraging is optimized. Being able to stake, for example, your real estate tokens for an optimal return, for an optimal yield. So you will maximize your property gains next to the potential capital appreciation or potential rental income that you will get. And obviously this AI agent is always something, it's always going to keep developing. So we'll learn from market behavior, we'll feed it more and more and more and more data over time. So we'll always improve. And we will provide real-time dashboards for you, so that you're always informed of what your AI agent does and how your portfolio is looking like. And also, additionally, I like this one. It will help you to get you the best property deals using data-driven insights and negotiation tactics. So basically, guys, it will negotiate on your behalf. Obviously, you can make sure that you're there for the negotiation, but it will make sure you put the right offer at the right place based upon actual data. So this AI agent will launch a couple of months after launch. It will launch probably with the launch of the ESX blockchain shortly after. It's already being developed. The AI agent token will have a market cap of less than 100K. So crazy upside potential there, but also a very low allocation. So it basically means crazy upside potential. And the only way you can get it is by staking ESX, obviously making sure that the circulating supply reduces of ESX. So very exciting things upcoming for the AI agent. Now, guys, let's get into the launch and the launch marketing, because boy, oh boy, we are doing some big stuff, and I'll get over very quickly with you guys. Now, obviously, we have announced a couple of massive KOLs, and within the next coming of days, we will also announce another couple like really market moving KOLs, like really the tier one guys. We have onboarded a couple. I can't wait to share it with you guys because it will be amazing, and you guys will love it. So you can be rest assured that we know we're going to be, known everywhere, 100%. Next to that, we're doing a lot of Reddit strategies. We're doing pay-per-click campaigns on dApps, on exchanges, on wallets. So you will see advertisements there. We have over 100 KOLs who will be posting. We have 30 plus AMAs. We have press articles going out. We have the usual stuff such as shilling, making sure that everybody knows it. Obviously, our ambassador program. Our Kaito scores are almost 100 plus with 100 plus smarts, getting us into the top 100 Kaito projects globally. So massive achievement on that side as well. And we will be making use with a couple of partners of massive call groups, alpha groups, but not these pump and dump alpha groups. They're actually quality holders because, as you know, we are all about the long-term strategy here. So we'll make sure we have a good launch and then obviously build it from there. Next to that, we have a lot of big announcements. Coming back, by the way, in the groups, we're making use of 170 plus of these groups with big investors. And we're doing public AMAs with a couple, like we've shown in the announcement, but there's so much more in the background. Like we're not even sleeping almost. We only get a couple hours a night because we're so busy. But I feel like we're all living on caffeine and adrenaline at these days. We're so fueled with energy, but still sleep so less is crazy. But anyway, it just illustrates how excited we all are for what's upcoming. We were very confident in the result, and with all these strategies that we put in place, and the things that we're doing, such as Reddit marketing, Telegram marketing, all the AMAs, posts, private communities, alpha groups, wheel groups, massive KOLs, tier one KOLs. Pay-per-click campaigns, advertisements online, press articles, like we're going all out, guys. We'll make sure that the word spread. As you know, we're very good at marketing, and we keep it that way as well, and we're very exciting. So obviously after launch, let's talk about that as well quickly. Is after launch, we obviously are not going to stop. We keep the marketing momentum going. Obviously, not with the 30 plus AMAs in a week. Where that rhythm is, we're going to die if we do that for a half a year, but you get the gist, guys. We'll keep making sure that we keep the momentum there. We'll make sure that we keep doing these type of things and spread the word everywhere. So yeah, very excited about all of that, and the announcements that are upcoming as well, guys. It's going to be nothing short of magnificent. The things that we are working on, the KOLs that we are onboarding, the first property in the EU, it's going to be announced very shortly. Such a great property, like such a great property. Obviously also the platform that's going to be live, the blockchain is going to testnet. We've already signed a couple of projects more on top of the two that we set. We will be announcing names before TGE even, or shortly after TGE. And to give you an illustration of that, like Blue Network, for example, has only $60 million in total value locked on the blockchain. However, let me allow to look it up, their market cap at the moment. So only 60 million TVL, but their market cap at the moment is almost $250 million. So I think that illustrates the potential that the token has here, and with the blockchain itself, that amplifies the complete ecosystem. And we're also onboarding some very big names aside from new projects on there. Like Steve might have said in the public AMA with Xero Dark Calls yesterday. We're working on sports teams, sports leagues, music artists, fighters, property institutions that we're onboarding at the moment, RWA projects, AI projects now as well, and that will all be able to tap into our never seen before package for a blockchain, which is being able to tap into our legal framework, being able to raise funds with through our investor database, and also through the community with the hottest new projects and the hottest assets. that will be exclusively available to you guys and no one else. And our investor network, they're able to raise funds, and furthermore, tap into our legal framework, so they don't have to go through the years of regulation and licensing processes like we have done. They are able to make use of our legal framework. Obviously, we have massive connections on the area of marketing, getting buy pressure, getting KOLs on board, and everything else. So we basically, I almost forgot that. We also have our white label technology, asset management platforms, investment platforms, double proxy smart contracts, ZK KYC on the blockchain. So we basically deliver this all-in-one tech package, fundraising package, incubation package, and legal framework package that if you build on any other chain, you wouldn't be able to get these things. But if you build on the ESX blockchain, all the doors will open for you. So it basically means that for institutions and RWA projects, we are able to basically put them completely into the market. And that basically makes us that RWA authority that EstateX is going to grow into, being able to be the number one authority. That if you think like, okay, if I want to start something in the eye of the RWA sector, where do I need to go? EstateX. That's what we do here. So yeah, guys, very excited about launch. Very excited about the AI agent as well. Make sure, I cannot express it enough, make sure you change your receiving wallet to a base compatible wallet if you haven't done so yet. And if your wallet you've inserted on your dashboard on tokasale.estatex.eu, if your wallet is not base compatible, most BSC wallets are, so you should be fine, but don't take the risk. Make sure you double check tonight and make sure you go to tokasale.estatex.eu and change it. Guys, very excited for launch, very excited for everything that's happening. It was an absolute pleasure to do this AMA with you guys once again. And yeah, can't wait, guys. 8 days left and we're going to go full steam. See you guys. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask anything in the community. We will be there 24/7, me, the mods, everyone else. So guys, pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.